Bush, turn me around, turn me around. Oh no, ain't gonna let old George Bush turn me around. We gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, gonna build a brand new world.
I want to introduce you my president of the ILWU Local 34, Richard Cavelli, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am happy to report that today, May 1st, 2008, the entire West Coast is shut down. The ILWU is shut down its entire West Coast as a message to Mr. Bush that we are tired of this war and that it has to come to an end. This war is not going to end. It's not going to end because of the politicians we put in office last November, or 2 Novembers ago, who have failed miserably. It's not going to end until we get people in the streets, exactly like happened at the end of the Vietnam War, to end this thing. This war is like all wars. It kills the sons and daughters of workers. George Bush's daughters get married in the White House, and ours get buried in Iraq.
We in the ILWU, we understand one of the most important things that this society needs to understand, and that is an injury to one is an injury to all. That's why it doesn't matter if you're a longshoreman, if you're an office worker, if you're a garbage man, if you work at McDonald's, if you're a secretary, if you deliver papers, if you're a bike messenger, it doesn't matter. The people who are going to end this war are working people, and working people are going to end this war like we're doing out here today.
So I want you to repeat, no peace, no work. No peace, no work. No peace, no work. No peace, no work. Thank you. Well, in 2004, his budget cut $7 million out of the veterans' benefits. Is that how you support the troops? No! He also cut veteran service for present and future veterans to pay for tax cut for the wealthy. Is that how you support the troops?
No! I'm here to bring a message to you from the Dock Workers Union of Iraq. Dear brothers and sisters of ILWU in California, the courageous decision you made to carry out a strike on May Day to protest against the war and occupation of Iraq advances our struggle against occupation to bring a better future for us and for the rest of the world as well. Long live the port workers in California, long live May Day, long live international solidarity, the General Union of Port Workers in Iraq.
Cindy for Congress and my group Gold Star Families for Peace, we stand in solidarity with the ILWU because they want to prevent more Caseys from dying. They want to save the people of Iraq and Afghanistan from U.S. imperialism. And they want to abolish free trade agreements so everybody has a right to peace and prosperity, not just white Christian Americans. We have to not only march and sign petitions, but our protest has to be militant against the war machine, the people who profit off of our children's deaths. And that's what we have to do. We have to hurt them in the pocketbook because they'll never be hurt like my family. They'll never be hurt like the Iraqi families. They'll never be hurt like our brothers and sisters who have to risk everything to come across the border. Because what they do is to line their pocketbooks and their bank accounts with our children's flesh and blood. And we have to do everything we can to put ourselves in the way of that war machine.
The next brother I'm about to bring to the stage is someone that I've known, I'm going to let you know my age, over 40 years. We were students together at San Francisco State and led one of the longest student strikes in American history. Yes. He's in the tradition of Paul Robeson, a noted actor and an activist who has put his career on the line for you and me and the working class and the oppressed. I bring you Danny Glover.
We're here because we're here in the service of justice. We're here because we know that this war must end now, and that we know that we're the ones who are going to end this war. We're here because our children's and our children's children's life demand that we be here today. That we be here, right here, and challenge empire, and challenge its way of doing business, and say it will not do business as usual on our stand, on our watch. That's why we're here today. But we know we're here today because we have that rare opportunity in our lifetime to build a movement for justice, not a campaign, a movement for justice. I'm Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, where do we go from here? Community of chaos. Thank you.
Beautiful day for a rally for justice and dignity. Your line in the sand is a demand for public policy that reflects your values. Your line in the sand, a livable wage, repeal of the Bush tax cuts, repeal of the Patriot Acts, the Secret Evidence Act, the Military Commissions Act, the right to unionize, single payer, health care, repeal of NAFTA, and end to the Bush-Pelosi war. Military recruiters out and more teachers in our classrooms. All of us gathered here today understand what George Washington warned of over 200 years ago. He warned us to beware the false patriots who by cunning and ambition subvert the power of the people and usurp for themselves the very reins of government. Our representatives betray our values only so long as we continue to give them our vote, because it's our vote that gives them their position of power over us. With our vision, our values, and our votes, we can make real our dreams that never were. Why not? Thank you.